My name's Felicity Gunn, and before K90, I'd been a solicitor for 10 years in London and then a teacher for 27 years. This was punctuated by an absolutely fantastic time in Uganda, where I'd done youth work with my church. But I think both of these have been incredibly important to establishing my consultancy called Paths to Learning. And it was through this that my brother was helping me. I was working from home, and he'd been on a Kingdom 90 course, and he suggested that this would be ideal for me as a basically running my business on my own. And I felt that Andrew's Christian principles gave a real shape to my business. I felt the business was a gift and that I am a steward of it. So, in a sense, setting the goals and all those sort of things were not so much to do with raising money for myself or for personal fulfillment, but in terms of running a good business for children and for schools. That I actually attended 3 different days. On the Kingdom 90 day, we set various goals. We have 6 goals, 3 for the business, 1 personal, 1 which is to do with sales and marketing, and then of course the Christian goal. What is my kingdom goal? Andrew also is very, very helpful because he brings in a learning goal. What is it that we're going to be thinking about from a Christian perspective? I loved doing this because I have found that through the 90 days after the actual day, I can review my goals and see that I'm actually meeting them. And of course, one of the things that maybe for some people a bit of a frustration is that you don't meet the goals that you had set, but circumstances change. So my first time, I think, was probably February last year, and then of course COVID hit, so I had to completely review my goals. Children were not coming in from other countries to schools in England, and I was also planning a number of conferences to guide people in culture, but this was not going to be possible, so I instead set up a virtual summit. So my goals again changed completely, but I was still able to meet the end objective, which was to place children in the best education for them, and also to run this cultural training for school leaders and guardians and HR consultants, people who are moving their staff around in big businesses to different offices around the world. I think one of the things that was most entertaining is that Andrew has a little bell, and when anything good happens, he rings the bell. So we had the days punctuated with the bell, and I've used this now even from home, if just to uplift myself, see how many dings I can have in a day. Since being on the K90 training, one of the best things has been that when I finish at the end of the day, I'm not sort of fretting about what I'm going to do tomorrow, because I've already got my plan and I've been able to tick things off during the course of the day. So there's a great deal of Thanksgiving. I can enjoy the evening. I'm free to get on with other things, but then I have my plan ready for the following day. And it's really wonderful to know the support and help of the K90 community, and also for the WhatsApp group that I am part of. And I'm relaunching the business in May. That'll be a great time to re-establish my goals for the rest of the year. Well, I think in some ways running a business is quite a lonely thing, and to know that you've got other people to support you who've been through the same sort of stage as you is really valuable. So for anyone considering K90, especially for people who are on their own or who are in this quite a lonely position in a senior role and with other Christians around, it really is fantastic. It's certainly a user's guide for business life.